It was a day like this, windy. The air was a little bit crisp. La Siesta Campgrounds was about to have their annual chili cook-off. Arivaca Ranch sent some soldiers over to cut the grass and get the campgrounds ready. Steve had asked me to film the chili cook-off, so I was more than happy to. Steve takes care of us, we take care of him. The chili cook-off was about an hour away, and everybody's just getting ready, setting up their chilies, and then there was a commotion. There was fire in the air. I had my camera, I had time, I bolted out towards the fire. To be honest with you, my intention was not really to fight that fire, I just wanted to take pictures of it.
I don't know if I can help it all, but
as I'm going across this field, I see this streak of white lightning. I get closer and I see it's Morrell, one of the workers at La Siesta Campground. Now, if you've met Morrell, you've met Morrell, and he won't leave your memory.
Breaking out right there too.
Morrell thought that the house next to this land right here, Mr. R's land, was on fire, so he went to go help his buddy make sure nobody was in trouble there. Morrell's whole intention was to fight that fire. And I asked him if he had any firefighting experience. He just said, you know, campfire stuff. So the closer we got to the fire, I saw something very great. I saw something that gave me the same feeling as watching Michael Jordan or Bo Jackson play their sports. It was like greatness. Morrell, this guy who, you know, he probably doesn't weigh $130, is sprinting into this fire. We get over there. There was 2 people fighting it. There was a couple firefighters. I guess they had already dumped a bunch of water on it. They went to go get another water truck. And so Morrell jumped right in there. I would fight it a little bit, bounce out, fight it, bounce out, get fresh air or whatever. Morrell didn't leave.
I want it documented right now that Morrell has not left the center of that freaking fire.
When I'd bounce out, I'd feel guilty. I tried to go pull him out.
You should go take a breather, Morrell.
Yeah.
Finally, after I think 4 tries, I run in there, and I was pretty forceful. I'm like, you know, you're going, Morrell. And Morrell's not gonna argue, but he's tricky. There was an explosion, so there was fires happening all over the place. I didn't really document it as good or as nasty as it actually was, but it was pretty gross. I mean, there was little pockets of fire everywhere. You had this guy Sergio, who was a college baseball player, and he drove in. It was his watch, and then Alan shows up. Alan doesn't wear shoes, and doesn't matter how hot the ground is, Alan jumps in. I'm watching greatness on several fronts. As soon as the fire dies down a little bit, I start filming a little bit more. I had lost Morrell in the middle of all that. I was kind of a little bit worried. I took my camera. I started following the path of smoke and see if I could find him somewhere. Maybe he'd gone back to La Siesta. No. Morrell had taken my shovel and he was working a fire in a different area the entire time. guessing my total digging time in that fire was 20-30 minutes. Morrell's was an hour. We were there for an hour fighting the fire, and it went from flames to smolder, and then they brought the other water truck in, and I got Morrell in the truck, and the chili cook-off was about to start, so we headed back there to get cleaned up.
I'll take a long break when I get back.
I think Steve will give you a break, buddy. The hero. He jumped right in there like, I was like, get it, they do it. He's like, yeah. Oh man. That's crazy.
You gotta keep the ground full and let nothing happen to it.
The greatness of man does not have to be on a sports field or in a war. It could be right at home, you know, next to the chili cook-off in a fire. So Morrell is a superhero in my eyes, and I just want everybody to know who he is.
Morrell! Yeah, man! Let's go get it. You mind being on camera? All right. What's going on, you know? Dang. Looks pretty nasty, yeah? Picture time. Documented right now that Morrell has not left the center of that freaking fire. He's been taking on that smoke the whole